Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I had that on there. Okay. Let me just plug in the computer. Computer. All right. Weekend energy. Weekend energy. I got sunshine. I'm just gonna grab me water. My water. Max is just chilling. I gotta move him now. He's not gonna be too impressed. I feel bad. He's like out cold. It's like, how does he not know I'm here though? He's gotta know I'm here. Max, are you ignoring me? Because you know I gotta move you. Are you playing dead? He's so cute right now. He's for real playing dead. He knows I'm like right here. At the back. Look, he pretends like he didn't even hear the back door. I feel so bad right now. I know he knows. I know he knows. I'm gonna have to get you up. Oh, he's so cute. He's like, his eyes are shut, but they're like winking. Like he knows. And he's just playing like he's sleeping. See his little ear moving? Hey. I know. You're not going to be too impressed. Oh, no. Hey.
Freaking monkey out there, boy.
Even though it's gross.
Holy crap.
I hear you. Sorry, Max. Sorry. Yeah. No fun. What? I was talking to Grandpa. Max, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Max. My phone on the floor? All right. What the friggle sticks? Okay. Hello. Yeah, I actually, he made me feel a little bad right there. It's like, okay, little shit. He's like, I'm just chilling. Which is weird. Like when I first came on, you know how I write weekend energy. I wrote I almost wrote weekend disability. But I did just get off the phone with FMLA. So, but Max was just laying there like crippled. Like, I'm not going anywhere, Ma. Nowhere. So, there's that. I just saw 10:10. Good afternoon. I didn't know FMLA was going to be a pain in the ass. I mean, I didn't expect it to be like super easy by any means, but I didn't expect it to be a pain in the ass either. So, I hope it's not Yeah, I don't know much about it. That's how they were explaining it. But I opened the claim not really knowing the exact date, and I didn't know they needed to have that. So when it's said and done, I was like, oh, I'll check on Monday when I go to work. And she's like, what do you mean? She's like, you can't go to work. She's like, you just opened a claim. I'm like, then I clearly have no idea what I'm doing. Like, and I literally said to her in the beginning, like, don't know what I'm doing. And I asked for like certain type of explanations, and she kind of gave me an attitude as if like I should be a pro at like knowing what I'm talking about. Like, that's what you guys are there for, you know, to help the ones that have no idea what they're doing. How many times, I can't even tell you how many times she asked me if I was having a baby and going on maternity leave. I'm like, no. But technically, I guess they put it under maternity leave because it's a hysterectomy. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm just going to change the dates when I have my appointment on Wednesday. So, I don't know. Doctor wants me to do the 12 weeks, but I might go stir crazy. So, I don't know. But, so weekend energy, but I just felt like it was weekend disability again. So I'm not really sure what that's about. I certainly hope not, because I have a busy weekend. I have a concert tomorrow that I was like really like unsure if I was gonna go, but I haven't been to a concert at all this year, so I'm gonna go as long as I wake up tomorrow and I feel good. So let's see what this weekend energy is like, because I really feel like saying weekend disability. So I don't know if it's like depression, if it's like victim mode. Let's just weekend energy. Let's just see what we're looking at real quick, because I could have sworn it was just because I was talking to FMLA, but I feel like it might be more than that. So 7 of Wands, I kind of do feel like there might be a little bit of some type of blockage. And you have the Empress, 2 of Swords. Oh, what a beautiful goldfish. Actually, that would be an angelfish. Let me just get the amount of cards that I want real quick. I want 3 more. 2 more. Seven of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Empress, 2 of Swords. Isn't that angelfish gorgeous? 6 of Wands and the Moon. This Moon really wants to make an appearance, huh? Knight of Cups is reversed. Typically, guys, I always read reversals, but I think it's just because... No, that is the only one reversed. Knight of Cups. The Hierophant, the 9 of Pence. 7 of Pence. I got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cool outside. I don't see any health concerns. Let me just grab 3 of these. Seven of Wands, Empress, Two of Swords, Six of Wands, the Moon, Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, Nine of Pence, Seven of Pence. I do feel like there's a possibility you could be blocking something, not wanting to make a decision. The Moon being here, I don't think this is emotional. It can be sitting next to the Knight of Cups, but I don't know. I don't quite know yet, because with Nine of Pence here, this talks about confidence, morals, standards, expectations, being single, living in the moment, right? With the Seven Pence right next to it, though, it's almost like do I invest? Do I not invest? But I don't know if it's the Knight of Cups wondering if they should invest or not invest with this investment. But it's kind of like waiting at the same time. I do feel like something that goes down over the weekend, though, is going to bring some type of success. I think it's just, as of right now, it's unknown. Three cards for weekend energy, please. Three cards for weekend energy. Three cards for weekend energy. Unawakened. Regret at the bottom of the deck. Two more, please. Offer. One more, please. Weekend energy. One more, please. Unawakened, offer, and self-worth. Let's find out what this Empress, what is in regards to this Empress. I don't know if the Empress is physically there showing up or if it's in reference to somebody. No, Temperance is reversed. I'm holding it the right way. What the frig? Could be a Sag with the Queen of Wands sitting here. Let me ask Spirit something. Okay. So yeah, they're meant to be reversed right now. Anytime a knight is reversed, I usually base it on the element. So there could be some crying, there could be some drinking. It is water. The Empress is not putting effort and energy into healing or creating balance or any type of reconciliation. I guess we do have the Ten of Swords reversed. I'm just trying to see if, what else is reversed, because I could have sworn when I just looked, there wasn't anything. I don't know why it feels like it's important for me to know. Yeah, strange. So the Ten of Swords is still reversed in the deck. I'm going to leave it as is. Yeah, I feel like, tell me about the Empress. I I just feel like you're blocking a situation. You've made a decision to block a situation, or you already blocked a situation. Numbing and victim. So, and playing mute. So yeah, that's not you this weekend. That's definitely not you. That is another energy around you, not healing, not accepting, and unfortunately playing victim. I don't know if there's some type of offer and this offer is rejected. What's this offer? Self-worth is definitely needed. The Death card, yeah. So it's almost like by the King of Cups. So it could be dealing with a water sign. There is some type of, I want to say rejection, guys, but I'm not quite positive because the Death card can be, tell me about the Death card. It could be it could be something else. One more for the offer. Knight of Wands. Yeah, seeing the Ace of Wands. So this could be a hit it and quit it situation. This is definitely a hit it and quit it. Yeah, it's a hit it and quit it, but it's a rejection. So somebody's gonna try to hit somebody up. Because the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands is bow chicka wow wow all damn day. That's not like, I want to get on your good side and this is a really good message and the energy is this. Like, no. Not with that combo. But I don't see it anywhere else. So I don't know. That was the Divine Masculine Union and something else. Yeah, Karmic Partner. So the Karmic Partner is going to try to, because there needs to be healing. But we already know the Empress is not healing, playing victim, kind of numb to a situation. So there is somebody here. I don't know if it's her trying to shift the energy or if it's him trying to shift the energy. But it looks like it's definitely a rejection. So somebody is standing strong, or at least trying to stand strong with self-worth here. So that's positive. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. So this probably is deep and emotional, but self-worth is probably needed. Six of Swords. So this energy is moving forward. Tell me about the Knight of Pence. The Nine of Pence, sorry. So I think there's self-worth is needed here. Yeah, there's some type of communication back and forth with the Knight of Pence and the Queen of Wands. It doesn't look like it's going too smoothly, whether that's you and them. I don't think so unless you're dealing with a karmic. It looks like it's probably more or less that energy. It is like watching, stalking, not doing anything, observing. I gotta put the fan on me all of a sudden, like I'm hot when I was perfectly fine. So the Empress energy here is definitely not a healing energy. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe it type energy. Looks like a masculine's making a decision to stand up for themselves. With the Hierophant here, I'm not quite sure if this is a lesson learned or it's some type of ending of a relationship. Or it's judgment, yeah, with the 10 of Pence. So it's definitely a judgment call to a long-term relationship where you spent a lot of time. It's the 10 of Pence, right? So it's you've invested a lot of time in that situation. So with the 6 of Wands, it looks like it's going to be a successful ending, successful something. Knight of Swords with the communication of the truth, like a heavy decision, but like with the 8 of Cups, wrapping something up here with the World. So it's positive. It's bittersweet, but it's positive. Let's just see if I can get a little insight on this 2 of Swords. To me, it just looks like a decision to end something. Yeah, putting up the right type of barriers, making the right decisions, elevating, choosing ascension, choosing the right thing, especially if the 5th dimension comes out. So this is good. Let's get the overall energy of this Empress energy. Before I do that, can you give me any insight on the moon? So it probably is emotional at this point if the moon is here. Shifting, well, it's kind of unknown. So somebody might be returning, shifting their focus, maybe more on you, putting some devotion into it. You got metamorphosis, communication. That possibly could be coming towards you. Tell me about devotion and refocus. It could just be saying Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could have reshifted your focus. The moon doesn't usually always throw me off, but it doesn't seem to be linked to the Empress like that. Like it's not the Empress necessarily. Yeah, not today, not dealing with her, avoiding conversation, still angry, self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided. So somebody is definitely hands down shifting their focus. They could be hiding it from you. It could have been something that was hidden. I don't think it's linked to this energy. I think either way it's positive because it's you're refocusing. You're not feeding into games, you're not going back and forth. You know, there's some type of conscious decision here, realizing something's one-sided. So overall energy of the Empress, just so you have a little bit of heads up. But it looks like overall it can be kosher. It is tough moving forward, but it looks like it's probably the right thing. We got addiction, codependent, obsession, controlling. I didn't want that one, guys, because I felt like the way it flipped. One more. It's like it's its own blockage. Yeah, listening to the ego, codependent, in a relationship, and then coffin, endings, liberation, change. So it doesn't. Yeah. So I will tell you this. This looks positive. It's bittersweet. It is emotional. Somebody's doing the right thing, so it's positive. You are going to have to defend yourself. I do want to clarify this. There could have been some hidden stuff. That's why I checked to make sure, temper, that type of thing. Damn. All right. Lesson here, forgiveness, third party message received. So this is somebody putting up boundaries, realizing it needs to be done, asking for forgiveness. It looks like somebody else got involved. It doesn't mean it needed to be sexual. It just means somebody else probably got involved in this situation. Somebody could have blocked somebody else until somebody addressed the elephant in the room type energy. Tell me about Unawakens. So I don't feel the need to be like, okay, you need to, watch your back or anything like that. I was looking for more stuff like that to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up. But this is like a family situation. But I just heard victim, so that sucks. Because this is almost like the family being unaware of a situation. But there's something about that doesn't feel right. It's unless you're, splitting and you just didn't tell the family or the kids. But I don't feel like that's the vibe I'm getting. I'm not seeing shock either, but it's almost telling me like the signs were there. So see what I'm saying? So I don't know if that is victim energy. I don't want to get deep into that though, because it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do to get yourself where you need to get, right? So you got Mass, Dark Night of the Soul, and Ascending. So yes, you do have a karmic partner moving forward this weekend, trying to leave some bullshit behind. But with Mask and Unawakened, it is still telling me that the family is unaware. But this does not seem like a situation that was hidden. So that's the part, like, as a reader, Spirit's pulling me to. Yeah, see, something doesn't feel right there. I don't know if somebody's been lying. There's been some type of lies with the family members, but I would think that would be your own fault, like getting caught up, right? Lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapting, changing. So I don't know if you were trying to play it kosher with family members or kids, like mom and dad are okay, or like extended family. But I don't feel like, it doesn't feel like they didn't know. I don't know if the extended family or the kids maybe thought that mom and dad would be getting back together. I'm not getting that type of vibe either, guys. And it's almost like, I don't know. I just think, family members is, I don't think I need to keep digging on that, guys. This is what's happening this weekend between two people is a good thing because it's karmic. So it's better off that the family finds out about something, especially if somebody was trying to hide a situation. It's going to be able to benefit the other person on being able to move forward, because that was probably a huge blockage. Especially when you want to go in a new direction, but you're not going in the new direction. And this type of situation is what was holding you back, because you didn't want to disappoint your parents or your children or extended family. You know what I'm saying? But to get to this extent with a karmic and really needing to wrap it up, this looks serious. This looks like a I'm seriously wrapping it up type of situation. So it's a really good thing that it's coming to light, because whoever is really walking away from this situation and not turning back and not questioning whether or not they did the right thing, this is extremely positive to the family to know, because it's going to help those individuals that are walking away from this toxic situation. It's going to help this other energy ascend, regardless if they're going through a dark night of the soul, because I think the family is going to be perfectly fine. Because that's telling me it was the two karmics that kept something hush hush. And it wasn't to benefit the family. They may have used that excuse, but ultimately it does more damage keeping that type of stuff from loved ones. Because then when this energy does move forward, there's a few more obstacles to push through, because they chose to keep that to themselves when it shouldn't have been something that was kept, if that makes sense. Regardless, it looks like a really positive read. Congratulations for, the collective that is taking themselves out of a situation like this, because if anything's karmic, and you don't want to hold on to karmic things. It holds you back. So this is positive, but it's hard, but it's positive, and it's important for your own soul to grow, for your own soul to find happiness again, for your own soul to feel free. It's like a huge weight being lifted off of you. So it's definitely a good thing. Let's do one more in hopes that we can get a different type of energy for those who are not, dealing with a karmic or a karmic situation in general. It's kind of impossible to say you're not dealing with anybody that's not karmic, because every individual is karmic to you. It depends on how you and that individual work things through. Even friendships become karmic if you don't solve a problem. If you're not solving problems, guys, it's karmic. Please remember that. It's not just intimate relationships, not just family members. You can get in a fight with your girlfriend, like literally like your best friend or whatever. And until it's addressed and you both hash it out and talk about certain stuff, the instant you guys let it go and not talk about it, it becomes karmic. Okay? And it's either, and if they don't want to, if the other one doesn't want to talk about it, chances are the karma is on their side. But regardless, because it involves you, it's karmic. It always takes two to push through those type of karmic situations. Now, if the other one doesn't want to push through, you can wrap up your own karma by doing what you need to do in that situation. End a friendship, maybe put a little more effort into it if you really love that friend. Every scenario is different, obviously, right? But just so you guys are fully aware on how that works. That was way deeper than that. That was something where there was a lot of time invested, but I feel like there was enough time apart. So for the family to not know certain stuff, that's a big difference in what I'm explaining when it comes to you and a friend having an argument. So, for those who are not in a karmic situation, I want to try to get a read that way, but that's not really practical to read it that way, because you could be dealing with anybody that's in a karmic situation. So I'm just going to ask for those who are not, in a relationship, in a karmic relationship, ending a karmic relationship. But see, guys, if you're dealing with that other individual and your friends or his family, it's still fucking karmic. See, it's now I got to really figure out how to word this. I just felt like tricked by spirit. Like, you got to be vigilant of what I just said. Because that could be one of your best friends. That could be an ex. It could be a friend. So if they try to come at you, you're not part of the karma per se, but you do have the karmic aura around you. So, geez. So if I'm noticing things like that and being picky this weekend when it comes to how I want to read something, there's a message there too, like meaning it could just be heightened awareness, guys. I mean, it could be as simple as heightened awareness. So, all right, so let's do it this way. For those who don't want to involve themselves in a karmic situation, this reads for you. King of Cups. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Don't you want to take me on a sea cruise? So that's a refreshing energy. It could just be you and masculine energy. Could be a man in love. We got Temperance. Could be dealing with a Sag. Could be dealing with a strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know if there's two different men here. And I will tell you, if there's two different men, damn, Tower smack dab in the middle. Could be a gift. It could be a surprise. I will tell you, if it's two different men, it is completely, they are complete opposites of each other. That is a given. Could have two men turning their backs towards each other. Queen of Wands reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. That just sounded like keys jingling. The Hierophant and the Lovers. Okay. You could have two different people, two different men here. One could be a brother, one could be a father, one could be an ex, one could be somebody brand new. With the Lovers being out, I feel like it's probably two different individuals. Or this is somebody that is having a really hard time finding the balance between, the mental side of things and the emotional side of things. But I feel like this is two different men. So some way, somehow, you're going to be in a situation regarding two different men. And it could be as simple as, say for instance, for an example, I'm going to a concert tomorrow and, there's male friends that are going. And it could just be a friend and then meeting somebody new. Or how do I know one of my male friends, isn't dealing with a complete idiot that tries to start a fight. And next thing you know, this guy that's in love with somebody else stands up for his girlfriend or whatever. Next thing you know, there's a shit show between two men. So I'm just trying to give you an example of how something can go down in my scenario. Or it could be I have an ex and then I meet somebody new. See what I'm saying? So some way, somehow, this involves two men this weekend regarding you. And then with the Temperance, the Tower, and the Hangman, 3 major arcana back to back to back, and the Lovers. You're definitely not interested in a situation with one of them. There's no excitement, there's no desire, there's no passion. The Queen of Wands is reversed. Like, you don't want to put time and effort into something with the 7 of Pentacles here. You're like, fuck that, I'm not planting seeds. Maybe you're just finding your way back to, you know, grounding yourself with the 6 of Pentacles here. Some of you, this is a surprise. And you might start dating. This is a date card. You want to go out to dinner. I could read this as an energy of possibly, you know, the Scorpio within you, the Gemini within you, the Pisces within you, the Sag within you. These could be 2 friends, guys. I could go to a concert and run into 2 friends. I can go to the concert and end up backstage and meeting 2 great people. Maybe one of them becomes a lover. See what I'm saying? Like, because Spirit's telling me kind of to stay optimistic here. So this reading is very, I feel like vague, bleak. I'm not really sure on how to interpret it for you just yet, besides the way they're having me come up with all these different possibilities that could go down, right? And just a prime example, just using me as a prime example regarding my plans for this weekend. I mean, it could be you going to the freaking corner store. You got somebody on your mind, and next thing you know, you bump into somebody. Like, so it's very strange that they're having me break it down this way to you. Let's see if I can get a little more. Three cards for this weekend energy regarding this scenario. 3 cards for this weekend energy regarding this scenario, which is strange because now they want me to line them up over here. Huh. So even the lineup is a little different. That's a beautiful sign. Balance in the scale. So you got the major arcana and the minor arcana regarding balance. What's fair is fair. Doing the right thing. Doing what's best for you. There's a lesson here. Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee. Yeah. I'm not happy about that. And the answer is no. And then you got Muse at the bottom of the deck. So guys, it's not even like incognito. It's like Spirit's basically saying, whatever goes down this weekend regarding multiple people, there's no question that the answer to one of this, and it's a lesson, is no. And to me, one could be extremely karmic, but I'm not reading that as karmic. And this is about balance, like I said. But it's about you and how you're going to balance something and play something out, how something's going to play out for you. So even if I was to clarify this and this, it's not going to tell me. I don't think it's going to tell me much because it's opposite energy. So even if, like with the King of Cups and something comes out soulmate, even with the King of Swords, it could come out, you know, outdated thinking, but it doesn't mean that it's not a soulmate. See what I'm saying? Tell me. So let's just see what we get. So you might be doing, not a tit for a tat, but you might be comparing. We have, for one, we have love, and I just want one more. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. the Grim Reaper, making healthier choices, being happier in life, loving it, self-love, self-care, and the Grim Reaper. Okay. Alrighty, Schneiders. It looks like you might be coming across somebody new. Or this is just your thoughts regarding, well, I don't really see thoughts here unless you're in masculine energy. This is very strange the way Spirit is presenting this reading. Do you guys pick up a very odd vibe here? I mean, regardless of yes or no, I'm still going to read, but like, are you picking up an odd vibe? Like, is it making you feel like chakras, or like, do you feel anything? Does it feel more confusing? Are you getting like tinglies? Are you ascending? I guess I want to make sure, yeah, I don't know. Anxious. It hit before you came on. So almost like an inner knowing. Okay. Because I'm still trying, like, there's nothing here that's stopping me from reading, though. That's the weird thing. But it feels like it needs to stop, or if I throw more cards on it, it's going to become confusing. Like, it's clear as day. But I don't know if this one finds balance and something like we just saw, finds that balance between emotional and mental clarity, and all of a sudden, it comes your way. But I don't. No, guys, I think this is two different people. I feel like I'm answering questions for you guys, like the questions you would ask yourself. So it's just very strange. Tell me about the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Holy shit. That would be somebody brand new with the Page of Wands. So the opportunity is there. You might just bump into somebody. You could be getting a bite to eat and you bump into somebody. Tell me about the Tower. I almost feel like it's going to be a surprise, or it's going to be bittersweet, because it is. And that there was that damn Ten of Swords that was reversed in the deck with the Six of Cups. So something regarding the past. Typically that's avoiding, though. So one more for the Tower, please. Or you're just finally like releasing it. But releasing, Jesus, talk about a Tower. Page of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're walking away from something regarding the past, something that made you feel restricted. I don't think you're going to be all up in your head. There's something about this that seems orchestrated. Higher vibration, twin flame. One more for the Tower. Yeah, see, that makes sense on why I felt like something was orchestrated. Divine timing. And communication at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about this lesson. The World. Yeah, something's over with the High Priestess. Something that was hidden could come to light. One door shuts, another one opens. Or this is, you're definitely wrapping something up. And with the Ten of Pentacles, that looks like what the answer is no. There's something here that's probably not long term, and you're going to need to have strength. And that tells me that the devil is lurking. One more for the answer is no. Six of Cups. Something regarding the past with the Star. You're being guided in a new direction, but you have the Five of Pens there too. What's this balancing of the scales? So the Sun and the Three of Wands, your future looks fucking bright. Whatever it is a beautiful outcome. It's matching the Sun. To me, that Three of Wands, I that's not even patience. That's like your ships are in. Again, it could have to do with somebody across the globe. It could have to do with somebody that's at some type of distance, or this is you seeing something for what it is, and you're now focused on your future, here and now, living in the moment, building your future. I think that's really what it is. So, because to me, this is telling me that you're not getting something long-term out of this scenario. So it's regarding something that was going down with somebody from your past. So one of your ex-lovers. And it's like, no, you're not getting a second chance. I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of me. So something divinely orchestrated is going down this weekend. I almost heard this week too. Majority of you, this might be this weekend. Tell me about the Lovers. Page of Swords, Six of Wands, but I don't want those two because I don't even know how the friggle sticks they landed. Tell me about the Lovers. Four of Swords. You could be putting something to rest, or you're really going within here regarding the Knight of Pence and the Five of Swords. Yeah, see, this can go in different directions because you have two different people here. So you really have to really go within. You're going to be successful here, though, with the High Priestess. Use your gut, your higher self. Like, according to, like, you knowing best. You have to do what's best for you right now. Whether you don't want to end something, whether you want to start something. Let me just get the overall energy of this King of Cups. Yeah, I don't think this is the right deck. Let me see. Looking, nostalgia. I just felt the need to look at that. I don't know if this deck is going to answer my questions, though. think that was the nostalgia card. I want to see if I can get your best advice regarding this King of Cups. It's almost like there's something here. I almost feel like be patient on yourself. There's something here that's going to take some type of understanding on why this is happening. Holy shit, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Guys, this could be a life partner. This is quite the match for you. So you got the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups. That's brand new love. That's brand new feelings. I don't know what you're going to share with this energy, especially being with understanding being there. Damn, with the High Priestess, this comes down to your inner knowing, your gut, something here. But, I mean, you got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups. That's brand new love. That's a brand new beginning, brand new energy. And then you have the Queen of Cups matching the King of Cups. So I don't know why the understanding is here. I think it comes back down to the High Priestess energy. This is a good thing. This is the balancing of the scales. It's almost like a gift from the divine. There is absolutely something here that's orchestrated. And you're either meeting this person this weekend, bumping into this person this weekend, or talking to this person this weekend. Some of you, it could be the past person. If it is, you're going to be happy about it, so I wouldn't worry about it. Because there's certain things linking to me, like it can be, and this is their ending, and they're ready to invest in you guys' connection. It's almost like lesson learned on their end. Others of you, is somebody brand new. I want to say at the end of the day, you're going to be happy with whatever this is either way. What is this hangman? This is somebody watching from a distance or that's observing you, that is ready to go in a new direction and definitely have a fresh start. With the observer, I'm not looking at it as, we do have self-worth, observer. I almost think it might be you observing a certain situation. Is you see, you got soulmate, admired, fifth dimension. So it actually, there's something about that energy that might be you observing a certain situation, you don't have much to say about it. Or it's another energy that's been watching you. Yeah, see, there can be multiple energies there is what I'm getting. I mean, it could be somebody wanting to come in and change your perspective. Somebody has kind of been watching you, stalking you, and you got to just stick to your own self-worth and do what's best for you. And some of you, it's not even engaging with mute being here. It's just leaving it be. So I'm not really sure how this is all going to play out for you guys, but it looks good. And for those, I'm telling you, you don't want it to be the past, like all good, because I think if it ends up even being the past or somebody from your past, however it goes down, this is not energy of being upset. This is not energy of, I don't want this. See what I'm trying to say? So I'm telling you, I know for a fact some of you, this is brand new, and the way Spirit's having me present it to you too is, even if it is something related to the past or a past person, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be happy. And energy doesn't shift like that. So that's why I kind of feel like majority of you, this is a new energy. And I know the past can come in as a new energy, but this doesn't feel like that. This feels like, it just feels like it's not that. But I can't quite get the complete vibe because I think it's meant to be more of a surprise than anything. It doesn't feel like Spirit, like, hey, here's heads up. Unless this energy comes in being all charming and acting like they've changed and they find the balance and, God is their fucking savior. And your challenge here is to be like, fuck no. Oh, see, guys, yes, with the lesson here, some of you are going to have to experience that. Because some of you is a lesson, it's a lesson on your end. This is going to be tricky. At the end of the day, use your gut, guys. You're coming in as the high priestess. It's your inner wisdom. It's your intuition. It's your inner knowing. It's your experiences. To me, you're going to be able to make the right decision. I don't think it's something you're going to ponder on. There's nothing here telling me that this situation, overall energy here is shady, but we also have a test on the board. Okay, when you get tested, we're not going to get all our answers. Oh, guys, you're being guided. It's like a test on being guided. I don't even know how to explain it. This could be somebody brand new that's guided into your life, or with Unawakened right here, this literally can be like, this is just something, whatever it is, it's fucking orchestrated. And hands down, it's a heads up that there is a big lesson here. So if somebody brand new does not come in, and this is somebody from your past, your lesson from this weekend would probably be to shut this down. Because it could be a lie, and I don't think they're going to tell me if that's a lie or not, because there's a lesson here. There is a test on your end coming in. And I hate to say that, meaning because it's like, oh, well, you just said, Court, this energy, you're still going to be happy. And you know what I'm saying? But it's almost like don't get tricked, because if yesterday the answer was no and you want nothing to do with it, well, you're going to let somebody come in and try to charm you, and 48 hours later you're like, oh, well, maybe it's a possibility. So don't get swindled in this energy either. Because I almost feel like there's a trick here. And it's because there's a lesson. And the lesson can be, I'm telling you, somebody brand new could come in and it's like, oh, I don't know. Do I give it a shot? Do I not? I just, experienced all this. Your lesson here, if somebody new comes in, you might want to give that energy the benefit of the doubt, because you have guided, but you also have an underweight energy here returning. Somebody you probably already separated from, and you better be careful here, because you could make the wrong decision. Holy shit. Thanks, Spirit. There's not much more I can really read on this, guys, because it's going to keep going around in circles like that. And not that that's a bad thing. It's just listen to your gut, because I'm telling you, like if yesterday the answer was no, and then somebody comes in over the weekend and just all of a sudden, this is a tough call that you guys are going to find yourself in. That everybody is probably going to find themselves in. Whatever this is orchestrated, but it's also attached to a lesson. Just because somebody comes back, it doesn't mean, oh yeah, it doesn't mean like, great, it's time, the divine says it's time, like, you got to be smart here. You got to use your fucking common sense at the same time. Don't forget to use your common sense, guys. Because some people forget to use that common sense, and when spirit comes in to test certain situations, your common sense isn't there. And this could be the previous energy that I just read, and they're saying absolutely no to somebody else, and then they're coming towards you because this person has learned some type of lesson. So listen to your inner gut on this. I don't think it's going to steer you wrong. I just feel like if you don't want to talk to the past, then don't talk to the past. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not right for you. That's how that shit works, right? Just because somebody's ready to talk or try to figure something out does not mean that that's what's right for you. It might not be the right time for you. So I will tell you though, there is something beautiful coming in. I don't know if you have to say no to something first, because guys, again, balancing of the scales, lessons, and then the answer is no. Because you might say no and be like, no, I want more. This is no. And then the minute you make the right decision, next week, next month, hours later, a miracle, or you meet somebody, or things just feel like it's going in the right direction. Well, that's because you made the right choice. And I don't feel like it's going to be much longer after you make this choice where things are going to expand for you. Because the balancing of the scales, you have the sun. This is about your future. So things are going to start to expand. Your lesson here might be to forgive an energy from the past and move forward and try to make something work. Your energy here could be like, okay, no, 2 days ago it was like, nope. So you're not going to come in and try to charm your way back in either. Lesson learned on your end. So it's kind of hard for me to give you advice regarding that scenario, because it's going to play out differently for everybody. I can't be like, here's your answer. Do what's, it's not going to go down that way. This is going to, I will tell you, this lesson is regarding my spirituals. Yep. So I'm going to wrap this up right this second. I got a few more things I have to handle, but I'm probably going to be back in a little while. Okay. So I will see you shortly. I love you guys. Bye.